Destroy, Rebuild, Until God Shows, drop their new album Until God Shows. I fucking love this record. So we've been covering them since their return, and I remember liking Destroy, Rebuild, which is the first album post return, but not really taking much away from it other than it was fun and it was heavy and whatever, and moved on with my life. But I have been zoned in on this record since the first single with Hunger Pangs, because you don't come out with a song like that and then lose my attention.
Hunger Pangs is fucking crazy. I was listening to it again this morning. I was like, what the fuck? Sorry.
Like you don't come out with a song like that and lose someone's attention. Like I was zoned in on the album cycle from that point forward. It was hard for me to be like any single's better than that song. But this record, front to back, straight up, all fucking rippers. It doesn't stop. It is it toes the line of heavy, where some of these songs get really heavy, but also maintains catchiness throughout the entire album. My hands down favorite is still Hunger Pangs. That's not changing anytime soon. It might be one of my favorite songs I've heard this year. But I love the way it opens with It Follows. The first non-single that we get a glimpse of is Head Case, which is another one of my favorites. I like Steel, I like Debt Collector. I mean, I could sit here and name every single song because it's really checks all the boxes for me of what I want from like a post-hardcore or metalcore record. It's got the heavy elements, it's got the catchy choruses. It's pretty much exactly, it checks every box for what I look for in a band and an album. So I am so here for this. This was a pleasant surprise because, as I said, the last record I was like, this is cool, but it was 2022. We probably spent about 30 seconds talking about it, and then I never thought about it again.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I was just kind of expecting to have a similar feeling with that, but just having to talk about it a little bit longer on the podcast this time around. But now I'm tuned in. I'm definitely going to be revisiting this album because I could see this taking some spot in that album of the year discussion, even if it's just an honorable mention. I could see this being brought up by me during that chat at the end of the year.
I completely agree. I could see that possibly for me as well. Again, I feel like I need more time with it. This is one that definitely hooked my ear immediately. I agree with Hunger Pangs. You don't fucking come out with that song and then the album isn't good. Like, come on, like, whatever, man. So how it starts and how it finishes is incredible. Everything in between is great. It flows wonderfully. My personal favorites, I'm gonna give 3. Hunger Pangs, number 1. Clears everything. Wonderful, beautiful song. I also really fucking like Two Hand Touch and Losers Stay Losers. Let Down. Both of those songs are incredible. Again, it's the sound of the record is fucking beautiful and crazy. I think how it was mixed and fucking produced is wonderful. It works perfectly. I could hear everything as it should be, which is sometimes one of my worries with kind of post-hardcore, respectfully, where it's just kind of like, can I hear everything? Is everything even and balanced? And yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. I really like this album a lot. And I hope it does come up in the album of the year discussion because I want to revisit this. I'm gonna download it so I can listen to it on my way back home. But yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Big fan of this album. Hoping for I know they toured before, like they headlined before the album was out. But I need another tour because I need to hear songs from this live and finally see Drugs live because I just haven't seen them.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Do it.
Come on.